weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting five on All-Star Weekend.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Salon in at the power forward position. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
I found MP before the game to talk about all-star potential of the shooting guards in this game, and he said, I actually love watching this guy shoot, but today I've got two goals, slow him down and outshoot him myself. We have got a battle today at the two-guard spot. Thanks, B.A.
Yes, we do. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Salon, following the bucket by Boston. Back to Ball. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. And Miller good for three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP scanning the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Tatum, takes the three, good, and Brown gets the assist.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Ball passes to Hernandez. MP against Ball. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Pass to Wong. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Hernandez. Pass to Ball. With a 9-footer, Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Wong. Turner covers. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple. A minute 31 left in the opening quarter. And here's Miller. Ball outside. There's a screen by Turner. 6 to shoot. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. That one falls. 10 points for him.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He picked up 38 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the game.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Now here's Ball. 33 points last game. On the money from 12 feet away.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. He put together 10 points. With almost an entire new group here. Long's checked in for Clowney. Brown comes in for Hart. MP's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Porter Jr. MP outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And there was solid inside coverage, but MP basically just ignores it.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Hernandez in at the 3 spot.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Capella. Miller with it. The 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's MP. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. Clowney, he's checked in for Boston. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. MP, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Here's Miller. Ball outside. 1:10 left in the first half. They get it back.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pritchard, the pass to MP. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Hernandez. He's got 5. Pass to Miller. 40 seconds left in the first half of this one. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Down low, MP drops it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Miller against MP. Miller can't get it to go.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. Pass to Ball. A deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. MP getting it done for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
35.
Welcome to this. Checking out the Celtics. They're on a mission, you can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP, and it's Wong in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Hernandez. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Hernandez got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Power move from MP.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Ball surveys the floor. From behind the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Brown passes to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Oh, get up, MP.
Hornets trail by 7. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. He shoots it. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
MP no good. Charlotte has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Tries to break his ice. Here's Salon. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Turner, a screen on MP. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry with the clock winding down. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown passes to MP. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Hornets trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they can. Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 33 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got LaMelo Ball. Also Josh Giddey out there. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ball with a steal. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Pass to Clowney. The rebound by Turner. And Giddey has got the ball here for Charlotte. Trailing by 19. Ball. Count it.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Wong's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Pass to MP. And there's the drive, and the layup falls. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, right there. MP showing great body control off contact.
Here's Salon, out left to the wing. Throws it up high.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 38 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Lets it go. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Releases. MP again. MP's got 44.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Turner. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. So we see the Celtics taking the W here.